Sit well from the frame Alexis, y'all. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of lchessica for General Hospital, March 7, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know your thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, people are speculating that Sonny already knows that Gio is his grandson. And based on today's conversation, I said, y'all might be right. Y'all might be right because they was talking before they was interrupted by Carly. They was talking and she was like, something about when she first brought Gio over to see Sonny. But I said, okay, I don't know if that makes sense though, because remember when Dante first came on the show, wasn't he going by Dominic or something like that? I think his real name, the actor's real name or something like that, Dominic. And I said he didn't even know that was his son. But at the same time, they said that originally Brooklyn didn't have no child, so we'll see. But yeah, I was like, based on today's conversation, I was like, it kind of seemed like that's where they headed. But then I thought about it. I was like, but he didn't even know that Dante was his child until he was grown, right? Okay, so we're gonna start with Sonny, Lois, and Carly. So they were still talking about the same thing. She was talking about what Tracy did, and she was out of line. And he ends up asking if she agrees with him. And it sounded like she didn't agree, but her conversation with Ned, I think she kind of agrees. But I'm wondering if people write about the whole situation about Gio that he knows. But once again, he didn't even know Dante was his child, so how would it be his grandchild? But y'all know how they be writing this stuff. But yeah, Carly came and she was looking at the house. At first, I thought she was about to get ready to tell him that he has a grandson out there somewhere. But no, she was just talking about the house, and then she ends up saying that Michael called her or whatever. And I was like, oh, look like he returning soon. But I seen something about Chad is playing, the man that was playing Michael is playing in something. I didn't click on the article, but when you go to Google, they had it up there. Ned and Lois was talking about the Sonny situation, and he said for the first time, his mother is right. That why would you encourage Gio to take money from Sonny, knowing the type of beat? I said, okay, like they got a point, because these people don't be thinking. I told y'all they pick and choose when they want to fool with Sonny or Jason or somebody, because didn't she put on this big old thing where she didn't want Sonny investing in Brooklyn? Was it deception or was it something else? I can't remember what it was. Well, she didn't want Sonny doing it. She said she had to check it out. But that was when he was off his meds, though. That was when he was off his meds. But yeah, they still supposed to be talking about that on tomorrow's dog. I keep saying that. I said that in the Bold and Beautiful, too. On Monday's episode, they still supposed to be talking about the same thing. So we'll see what happens. Dante, Brooklyn, and Lulu. Lulu came in trying to tell. She came in trying to tell whatever. I got to try to hurry up, y'all. Let me see. She came in trying to tell Brooklyn about herself. I think Brooklyn asked her for help with Tracy, and she was like, I'm not doing you any favors after what you did or whatever. So Dante ends up telling her why she did that or whatever. And then she was like, I got to tell you something. But Dante was like, he has to go check on his daddy because something happened with Gio and Tracy. So he ends up leaving. She follows Brooklyn up the steps and tells her, you might want to close the door. I don't think you want nobody in the house finding out this, so you might want to shut the door. So then she was like, go ahead. Brooklyn tells her, go ahead. If you think you got something to say, then say it. She's like, you had a child with Dante and didn't tell him. She closed that door then, didn't she? I don't know. Did she close the door? I ain't even checked to see if she closed the door now. But she ends up telling Brooklyn everything she knows about how she seen Martin's notes. I said, why she just didn't say, I mean, either way goes, she broke in and that's illegal. But she broke in. She was saying you broke in, you took the note, you stole the notes and all this other stuff. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. And they just kept going back and forth. But like I said she seen that she had a son, and she was like, she was shocked because once again, she said she didn't know. So she ends up explaining that she knows she had a child, a baby, but she didn't know that it was a boy. She didn't know she had a son. And Brooklyn was upset and crying and trying to make Lulu see that you did the same thing in a sense or whatever. Y'all both was in high school, got pregnant or whatever. You made the decision best for you, and I did the same thing. She's like, yes, I did what I had to do. And then she still talking about she gonna tell Dante. If you don't tell Dante, I will. And I said, just go and tell him at this point, because the fallout gonna be big. Like I said, if they end up actually saying Sonny knew too and didn't tell his son, even though that's crazy because he didn't even know he had a son with Olivia at first. But if I'm not mistaken now, I don't know how they be writing this stuff, so we'll see how all this plays out. But I said, everybody gonna be mad at everybody. Everybody gonna be mad. Everybody gonna be trying to overstep and decide for Gio and all this stuff. But I said, yep, Chase gonna be mad at Brooklyn and Dante. Brooklyn gonna be mad at Lois. Lois gonna be mad that Lulu went sit up here and got in business that don't concern her, but it technically does concern her, but at the same time it don't concern her. That's something she said. Brooklyn was telling her it ain't none of her business. She was like, that's my son's half brother. My son's half brother, I think. I hate the half stuff. That's his brother. That is his brother. Alexis to sit well. So he ends up asking her about the dad girl or whatever, and she was like, it was at the bottom of the river or whatever. And he going all on and on about trying to get her to tell everything that's about. That's how I feel like he know. And how he know about all this? He just been snooping around the house or something like that. I said, I was waiting on it because ain't no way. It's Sitwell. Now, we don't know him, but we seen enough to know him. He over here just getting her to tell everything that happened. And then she ends up, before she left, she told him, and she touched it. She picked it up. And he took the little napkin thing and touched the other part. And I said, he finna frame her. He finna do something crazy and he finna frame her. If he ain't gonna, well, he gotta frame her because her fingerprints was on it. So I wonder who he finna get ready to stab. I said, dog, unless you should have stuck with your first mind and left. Well, she told him everything, and he asked what she want. Did she want to take it? You know, doggone well, she didn't want to take the doggone thing with her. And she was like, you can keep it or burn it, whatever she said. And after she left, that's when he picked it up with the little napkin or whatever. I said, yeah, he finna frame her for sure. Isaiah and Jordan was just talking about them. They end up kissing. I don't remember if they ever kissed before. I want to say they kissed before, but I don't know, y'all. But yeah, and I think he mentioned Sitwell, and she asked, what's that about? Was that why he kissed her or showed up or whatever? Nothing happened there. Brandon was thinking about Jocelyn. Jocelyn was training with this guy. I didn't catch his name, but I will eventually, probably for next Friday. Y'all know how I be. But yeah, she training with him. He seemed like he gonna be something to deal with. But yeah, Brandon and Carly was talking about their relationship. I think she said they want two different things. She wants something official. He out there. Long story short, he out there. I said, why didn't he just prove to her that she the one he wants or something like that? I feel like she's still gonna end up pursuing him, and that's when she gonna find out that Jocelyn is a WSB agent now, or she training to be one anyways. But yeah, I told y'all next week Jocelyn will be back. She gonna be an agent and everything. Y'all told y'all. Look, but yeah, Dante and Sonny was talking, and he was saying he's sorry about what Tracy said. They end up talking about Gio and what's best for him and allowing him to choose. And I said, yeah, I'm ready for this storyline to go on, get out. But yeah, I said everybody gonna be mad at everybody. Once the truth finds out, once the truth comes out, everybody finna be mad at everybody. Then if Sonny don't know, and then he find out Carly knew, and I mean she just found out though. Everybody gonna be mad at everybody. Well, yeah, Ned was questioning. I know I talked about that a little bit, but Ned was questioning Lois about why now, what happened, and what changed your mind. And he was just telling her about all the time she did question Sonny, and she encouraged somebody to wear a wire and stuff like that. And she just looked so guilty. And Brooklyn knows now that Lois was the one who went to Martin or whatever, because Brooklyn was like, I never went to any lawyer. And she was like, well, it had to be your mother because she was at Martin's place. She was at his room or whatever. And I was like, yeah, she know. Oh, because she know about Gio. I wonder if she going to tell her that it's Gio once she confronts her. But yeah, that's everything, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, do say, girl, it's the day. Be safe.